Alright, really quick. You want to line up an image with the center of the cube. I have this image, so I'll use this. Okay, so first you need to get an add-on that's already installed in Blender by default. You have to go Edit, Preferences, and you can't see the window in the recording, so I took a picture of it here. So this will pop up. Search for plane. This will come up. Import, export, import images as planes, and then you just tick this box, and then you can close this window. So then you're here, you're back at your workspace. This is gone. You install the add-on. So you press Shift A, image is plane, and then you select your image, and that'll import like this. So usually when you import an image, you can't change the origin of it. This is the origin. But if you import it as a plane, then you can change the origin. So one way to change the origin is to go here. What's this one called? The active tool workspace settings. You tick box origin, and that lets you move that orange part, and that's the center of where your image is. So if I put it here, then I untick, it'll rotate around that origin. But there's two other settings that you can two other commands that you can use specifically for the origin. There's move origin to cursor. So if I go F3 origin to 3D cursor, it'll go to the 3D cursor. So the 3D cursor is over here. If you hold shift and then right click, you can move the cursor to wherever you want. So if I were to put it here, then the origin's over here now. So if I rotate, it rotates across that. But since you want it exactly in the middle of the cube, first we have to find the center spot of the cube. So I would go to the cube, press tab, select all of the vertices, and then press Shift D, and then press right click so it'll put it right back where it is. So right now I have two overlapping cubes, but only the one that I copied is selected. So now I'm going to press M for merge, and I'm going to merge at center. So I have this cube, but inside, since I just merged all those vertices into one, there's going to be a point right in the middle. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. You see it? It's overlapping with the origin, but this is a point here. I can move it around. So I select this point that's exactly in the middle of the cube, right? I selected exactly this point. So now I'm going to use another command, which is cursor to selected. So that puts the cursor wherever the center of the cube is, it'll put the cursor right there. So now all you have to do, I'm going to hide this temporarily. I'm going to find the spot of this image that I want to be the middle of it. So I'm going to put it, whatever is going to be in the middle. I'm going to set the image origin to be at the cursor. So I'm going to set the, sorry, I'll say it again because I messed up. I'm gonna set this image origin to wherever the cursor is. And right now we know that the cursor is exactly at the middle of the cube. So all I have to do is find the exact spot where I want to be the center. So I'm gonna pick the Batman logo right here. This is gonna be my new center. So I got this, I go to F3 again. I'm gonna go origin to 3D cursor. Now the problem is that since the cube was higher than the image, now the center is a lot higher. But this one you can fix manually. If you go back to tick the origins box here, and you're just gonna have to eyeball it, or alternately you can also go here and I think you can move this to origin. Let's see, to 3D cursor. No, there's like a move command. Move to cursor. Wait. Shit, there is some way to do it. Okay, I set the origin. Right? It's up here. So now, oh yeah, okay. I'll set these all to 0. Oops. shoot, I'm totally spacing out right now. There's a way to force this to move there, but I'm not doing it right. Shoot. I mean, there's a bad way to do it. I don't just move it manually, I guess. There is a couple ways, but I don't want to join geometry and then delete that origin. Just take this and just move it down. There is some way to do it, but I completely forgot. This would be good enough. This is just a reference image. So now if you just move the image down, it's going to be lined up with the cube. And the origin is exactly in the middle. And don't forget to delete this vertice. Alright, hopefully it's not too confusing.